Harmonizing the scales, page 5, harmonic and melodic minor. Again, we're going to stack a third interval on top of each note and get 4 note seventh chords. And the added third makes the distance from the bass note to the added note a seventh. And the sevenths will be 3 kinds now. A major 7 with a slash through it, 5½ steps. A minor 7, no slash, and that's 5 whole steps. And a new guy, the diminished 7th, which is 4 1/2 steps. Yes, a major 6 is 4 1/2 steps, and that's called an enharmonic tone. We'll talk about those later. And the order taking place, staying loyal to the scale and stacking thirds from that scale only, you get a diatonic sequence just like we did with the major and natural minors. The 2 scales on this page, the first is a melodic minor scale, which is the first one we see, and below that a harmonic minor scale. The Roman numerals here, again, are to give information. Now, in the Roman numerals, some new things are added, and we'll see this on the 3 chord, that we have a flat 3 plus with a 7 with a slash through it. So it's a flat 3 major 7 augmented. And that 5 1/2 steps, or that major 7th, is added to this 1 chord, so we get what's called a 1 minor major 7 chord. So those are the 2 new chord types. Another point about melodic minor is that the 6 chord is a minor 7 flat 5, and the 7 chord is a minor 7 flat 5, and both of them have a natural in front of it because we raised the 6th and 7th tones of that scale. It also, you'll find that the 4 and 5 chords are both dominant 7th chords. Okay, let's take a look down here, and we see our 1 minor major 7 chord. The 1 is a small Roman case numeral with a 7 with a slash through it. The chord's rather dissonant. It's 5 1/2 steps to the major 7th. The 2 chord is a straight minor chord with a minor 7 added to it, D to C, 5 whole steps, a minor 7. And the 3 chord, and because it's an E flat, we're putting a flat before the 3. It's major. The plus means we raise the 5th tone, an augmented 5th. And the 7 with the slash means it's E flat to D, or 5 1/2 steps for a major 7th above the root. The 4 chord is capital Roman numeral with just a regular 7, because F to G is 5 whole steps or a minor 7. Major triad with that minor 7th as a dominant 7th chord. And the 5 chord, same thing, that we have G to F, 5 whole steps or a minor 7th. So 4 and 5 are both dominant chords. The 6 chord has a natural in front of it. I'm being grammatically correct about the spellings here of the scale. And it has a minor chord with the 0 with the slash through it, meaning a minor 7 flat 5, flat 3, flat 5, flat 7, because the A natural to the G is 5 whole steps, and that's a minor 7. The 7 chord has a natural in front of it. It's a minor 7 flat 5, the 0 with a slash through it, because the B natural to the A natural is 5 whole steps, or a minor 7th. Now listen to how dissonant this thing sounds. Now we're looking at the harmonic minor scale. The C natural minor scale has 3 flats in it, and we can see up here that it has 3 flats, but the harmonic minor, the 7th tone, is raised a half step. And we will see on the 6 chord the flat reappears like natural minor, but on the 7 chord we will see a natural in front of it. Another point about this, on the 7th chord, this is when our 4 1/2 steps of our diminished 7th show up, and that's why that 7 chord has a 0 without a slash to note a fact that it is a full diminished 7th, because the 2 chord here has a circle with a slash through it, and it's a minor 7 flat 5. Look below everything, and we see the order of the major 7ths. Major 7, minor 7, major 7, minor 7, minor 7, major 7, 3 majors, 3 minors, and the last one is a diminished 7th. The chords now, we're looking at the 1. It's a minor chord with a 7 with a slash through it, and that's a 1 minor major 7 chord. It's C to B, is 5 1/2 steps, a major 7th. The 2 chord is a half diminished, and it's a straight minor 7 flat 5 chord because the D to the C is 5 whole steps, a minor 7th. The 3 chord has a flat in front of it. It's major. It has a plus on it. It's an augmented 5th, And the 7 is a slash through it. This chord is horribly dissonant because the E flat to the D makes 5.5 steps or a major 7th on the top. The 4 chord is minor with a 7th on it because F to E flat is a 5 whole steps or a minor 7th, so it's just simply called a minor 7th chord. The 5 chord is a large case Roman numeral, meaning it is a dominant 7th chord. And this one's borrowed quite a bit in harmony. G to F is 5 whole steps or a minor 7th. The flat 6th, major 7th chord. The flat is because the 6th tone has been lowered, just like the 3rd. And the 7 is a slash through it because A flat to G is 5.5 steps, a major 7th. And our buddy, the 7 chord over here, has a natural in front of it. It's a minor 7 with a 0. Okay, so it is a full diminished chord. 1 flat 3, flat 5, double flat 7. Even though the A in the chord stack hasn't got a double flat on it. You have to lower the 7th tone twice. And that's why it's 4.5 steps, a diminished 7th. Now this thing is going to sound by itself probably not too desirable, but when you use the chords sparsely and other types of progressions, they work. Listen up.